everybody. This is Wednesday night basketball of the NBA on 2K Sports. And in our matchup tonight, we'll see the Los Angeles Lakers going up against the Detroit Pistons here at Little Caesars Arena. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. D.A. will join us tonight on the sideline. D.A., it's all yours.
Hey, Kevin, thank you very much. What a great comeback story for Derrick Rose. His resilience over the years of injuries has been rewarded. He says everybody struggles. People pretend like they don't. My down days were on TV, so I couldn't hide. The whirlwind I was in, I always stayed calm. I think that's just part of who I am. It's my character. Kevin?
Good insight there, Dave. Thank you. Looking now at the lineups for both teams tonight, some names out of action.
And some uncertainty arises when both teams are missing players. Who is better able to weather the storm and take care of business?
Here are the starters for Los Angeles. LeBron and Davis, the incredible forward pair. Dennis Schroeder is out there with Caldwell Pope, and it's Gasol in at the 5. And for Detroit, Plumlee out there with Griffin. Then there's Grant. Then it's DeLon Wright. And it's Ellington in at the 2-guard spot. Not many teams have the personnel, Greg, to work the ball through the post, but that's what we're going to see plenty of tonight. These two teams can do it.
No doubt, Kevin. It can really add a dimension to your offense, and it creates different rotations defensively, especially when you've got someone down low that's going to demand a double team. And so I'm interested to see, in essence, some old school basketball in terms of how teams rotate out of that post.
I am too. And here's Caldwell Pope. Lets it go. Kicks it out to James. Offline with his 3. Schroeder against Wright. The pass to Ellington. Off target from outside.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Here's Caldwell Pope, and it's sent back by Plumlee.
3 misses to start the game, still trying to break the seal on that hoop.
Right against James. Right side. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
They are 0 for the game thus far. 0 of 4 here, still looking for their first make.
James, the pass to Davis. LeBron trying to free himself up. And there's Davis. That's good on the assist by LeBron.
And I tell you what, AD is able to brush off those defenders with ease because of how strong he is. That's what they call weight room.
And last season, we got to see what an effective playmaker LeBron James can be. The assist numbers through the roof, career high for him at the age of 35.
Absolutely remarkable. And Greg, when I first saw him in high school in northeastern Ohio, I thought his passing was his greatest attribute, and that was after just seeing him play one time. And he's shown that throughout his career. Took on full ball handling responsibilities with the Lakers last year and showed you what he can do. He is a gifted passer and an extremely versatile player.
How about that mobile 1 block we just saw? Amazing defensive work.
And early in the game, a defensive play like that goes a long way, establishing the attitude you want.
Now here's Wright. Outside Griffin. Plumlee trying to break loose.
Davis so good with his timing and length to get up and deny shots.
Caldwell Pope for 3. A rebound by Grant.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, it's early. They should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's LeBron. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's going to be on Mason Plumlee.
And, you know, when you've played over a decade and a half in the league, it's expected that you're going to slow down, but LeBron still going strong.
Lakers shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one.
Shooting two.
Free throw drops for James. And both free throws good for LeBron. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. Grant down low. Working on James. No good from Grant. Here's Caldwell Pope, and he slams it one-handed.
There is a bunch to appreciate about LeBron's game. His passing is off the charts. Just look at that feed.
Pass to Griffin. Here's the lob to the hoop, and it's slammed in by Plumlee.
And he pulls off the Houdini to make that catch and slam it through.
Stupendous alley-oop.
And the crowd got their jaws dropped on that one. Total disbelief.
James, no good.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
And Wright kicks to Grant. Left side, Griffin. 6 on the shot clock. Ellington. And James pulls it down.
I mean, look, no one guarding you. It's better to not pull up and try the lean.
And that one's good by Davis.
Davis, great confidence in this area here. I mean, he knows he can score at any time from that position.
And now the first timeout called here for Detroit. So Detroit ends up going with the new group. And the Lakers with some changes. Here's Rose. The Lakers with the rebound.
And as he gets older, we've seen Derrick Rose coming out of his shell a bit more. Early in his career, he was wary of strangers and the media.
Now here's Kuzma. Matthews scanning the floor. 5 to shoot. They get a hand on it. It's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession. And growing up, Derrick Rose protected by his family from the dangers of Chicago. Then, Greg, after starring at the University of Memphis, he was drafted by his hometown Bulls.
Anointed a savior from day one.
Oh, my goodness!
Oh, yeah.
What a play!
The dogged intensity Harrell has is just insane. And he uses all this energy to his advantage, particularly on the glass.
Jumboya dishes to Jackson. Here's Stewart. And again, it's the Pistons missing.
He's got to be disappointed with himself on that one. He has got to knock those down.
Caruso, the pass to Harrell. Kuzma outside. That three off the mark. Pistons trailed by 4.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Doumbouya, good.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Kuzma outside. And that one is off. Now the Pistons take it the other way. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And another shot. That's tipped.
Upping his intensity on the defensive end. Love to see that. Kuzma uses his length and athleticism to challenge and alter shots.
Caruso looking for an opening. The feed to Harrell. Over Stewart. Misses the baby hook.
He operates well in traffic, but still, that's just a tough play to finish.
At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Lakers lead by 2. Live from Little Caesars Arena, you're watching 2K Sports. A little bit earlier, we had a chance to chat with Kyle Kuzma, who loves playing alongside so much talent.
You know, for me, it's super cool just to learn, sit back, watch, but also compete against these guys. You know, that's something that I want to do. So to be around those guys and, you know, be in the foxhole with those guys is, you know, it's pretty incredible.
Well, Kuzma, Greg, has certainly learned a lot, proficient at the offensive end, and adding more to his game every day.
Yeah, I mean, he's been focused on improving the defense and rebounding, and much of that is due to the players he's been surrounded by.
And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And from what we've seen so far from the Lakers, guys, what are your thoughts?
Well, they use the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
And, you know, for them guys, it's all about tempo. Keep the pressure on and do so as much as possible.
So on the floor for the Lakers to start this second quarter, Markieff Morris is out there with Kyle Kuzma. Then there's Harrell. Then it's Matthews. And it's Caruso in at the 1 spot. And the layup is good. Rose has got his first bucket in this one.
And just a great second quarter for them after such a difficult first, bringing that field goal percentage up from below 30 and now with the lead.
Passes it to Harrell. And it's blocked. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Luke passes to Stewart. That one's not going to go. Good D by Matthews. Dishes it to Morris. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
How about battling through the impact there and then willing that basketball in?
Boy, it does your heart good to see that kind of determination in a player. Really excellent focus that time.
And the Pistons, an entirely new group now out there. Big group substitution here for the Lakers. Anthony Davis is checked in for Montrezl Harrell. LeBron comes in for Kyle Kuzma. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, he's checked in for Wesley Matthews. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Alex Caruso. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played. And Wright kicks to Ellington. Back to Wright. Latrey. That one, no good. And the Lakers will go the other way with it. Davis dishes to Schroeder. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Wants to get it to Morris and does. Over Wright. That misses off the backboard. And it's Wright with the ball for the Detroit Pistons. In the second quarter, they've given up just 3 points. Pass to Griffin. Clock at 6. Here's Plumlee. Morris with the block. Fast break, the Lakers. Schroeder leading the charge. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Schroeder. Marc Gasol is checked in for the Lakers. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Wright with it. Now guarded by Schroeder. Wright the pass to Plumlee. And Gasol sends it back.
You really got to admire the reach of Gasol. He's excellent at utilizing those long arms of his to turn away shots.
And Caldwell Pope gets the basket.
How about that wonderful floater he has, showing off an exquisite touch.
Now a timeout called by Detroit.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, and you know, that's going to be the focus of this timeout. They need to come up with a
Detroit with the ball. They've only allowed 5 points in the quarter. Wright finds Griffin. Great D that time from Davis. Los Angeles leading by 3.
And when he first came into the league, Blake Griffin's dunking made headlines. And while I'm sure he enjoyed that, he was also eager to show that there was more to his game.
And you know, Greg, in the past, Griffin felt at times criticized as being a one-dimensional player.
I tell you, Kevin, I think he's answered those critics. You look at his passing and his development as a shooter, one of the more complete offensive players in the league.
shooting 2.
First one falls for him.
And although it seems like KCP will never be a huge factor on offense, he can still give you valuable points and also that spacing he can provide out on the floor.
Yeah, I agree with you there, and it's a valuable tool kit that he has because he can provide some playmaking and shot making and spacing of the floor. And he's also become more efficient as an offensive player. But he does know and recognize that his strength is at the defensive end, his athleticism, mobility, and versatility. And offense is tertiary to his contributions.
Ellington with it. Now guarded by Caldwell Pope. Now the pass to Griffin. Will it go? It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Gasol's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
And still, he's scoreless. Boy, they could use just a little bit of help from him.
You know, he started slow, but now in the second quarter, he's finding his groove.
Right outside. Pass to Griffin. 1:52 left to play here in the half. Goes up to the stripe. The rebound by Caldwell Pope.
He's certainly been cold this quarter, guys, but trying to shoot his way back into a groove.
To the left side wing. From outside the arc. Plumlee with the rebound. Plumlee's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Wright. But they get it back. Passes it to Plumlee. Just 5 on the clock. The Pistons need to get off a shot here. A rebound by the Lakers.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute them because his shot making is not happening right now.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over.
Yeah, things not going their way, and he wants to just try to talk this one over.
And you know what, guys? If for nothing else, just to slow things down a little bit, change it up somewhat.
And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Harrell, he's checked in for Gasol. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Davis. Matthews, he's checked in for Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. And it's Alex Caruso in for Dennis Schroeder. And Rose, wide open, he shoots. Detroit, no good that time either.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
You know, guys, no denying it's been a rough patch here. I think they've got to run whatever is best in their playbook to get a good shot.
Outside Jackson. To the middle. Here's Stewart. They need this one. Good D by Matthews.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the chart.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
For Los Angeles, they have been on target from the free throw line. They're 5 of 5 in that department.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
Free throw good, LeBron.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
Boy, it certainly appears to be the case. I mean, they've spent a lot of time at the foul line this quarter, and that's the result of attacking the rim and being physical.
Pass to Jackson. Jacks up a three. Doesn't go that time. And so it's Los Angeles, sitting with a comfortable lead, up by 14. Their defense has been terrific in this game. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much. Coach, it's early in the season, so what can you say about how things are going chemistry-wise so far?
I love our guys. We have a great group of young men that are competing hard, and it feels good because I know our guys are totally engaged and focused and giving us what they have.
Dwayne, thanks a lot. Back to you.
Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Ernie Johnson. Kenny the Jet Smith is right here. Say hey to the folks, Kenny.
Hey, folks.
Say hey to the folks, Shaq.
Hey, folks.
Hey, let's get this party started. Okay. Well, with all he's accomplished, we can start to paint a picture amongst the all-time greats. Shaq, where do you have LeBron ranked on your all-time list?
He has to be right near the top. LeBron's a top 10 player, maybe even top, maybe even top 5.
Well, arguably, he's the best small forward ever. It's Larry Bird and Dr. J are the only comrades that you have to go against. So LeBron, best small forward ever, and I'll give it to LeBron.
That's great water cooler talk. Does anybody even go to the water cooler anymore?
Is there water coolers?
I don't know.
No, because there's water bottles. They just so
It's great water bottle talk. And that'll do it for us. The third quarter about to begin with Kevin Harlan standing by. We'll catch you on the flip side.
My brother.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Ventavious Caldwell-Pope really making a difference here.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of him.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. And here's James. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. They've got Griffin. Wayne Ellington is out there with Wright. Then it's Plumlee, and it's Grant in at the 3 slot. They're the group for Dwayne Casey starting the second half. And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
Weight room muscle on display there, James. Even when he gets hit, he can still score.
He's made all 3 of his free throws so far. Now, Wright. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. And the pass to Griffin. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
And a big man that plays with a lot of versatility in his game. Opponents have to be cautious of Griffin on the drive.
The Pistons shooting their first shots from the free throw line tonight.
Shooting 2.
And the first one drops.
And Blake Griffin is just an incredible athlete, explosive and great balance and mobility, powerful. A big guy who can flat out throw it down, and he also can pass it too.
Marcus All's checked in for Harrell. Good on both. Los Angeles leading by 15. Schroeder passes to Gasol. Back to Schroeder. Good, and the assist goes to Gasol. Schroeder's got his first points in this one.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Here's Griffin. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Great D that time from Davis.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
Ellington finds Griffin. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. That one on Davis.
Still, Griffin has insane hops. Close in, can sky over others, helps him to draw fouls.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
A 78% foul shooter a season ago. Pretty steady when he's at the line.
Yeah, those were fine numbers he posted
2 shots
at the line. It was hard to find fault with anything he did from the stripe.
That's good from Blake Griffin. So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe. Lakers leading by 16. Davis with it. Now guarded by Plumlee. Here's Schroeder. Detroit with the rebound. Plumlee's got 6 rebounds in the game. In the corner, it's Griffin. No good on the 3.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
Hey, you know, this is really the challenge of trying to defend Davis, because not only is he tall and smart, but he's gotten stronger in his time in the league. And he typically blows through contact and draws fouls.
And he's got his first free throw of the game.
Wound up shooting 85 from the line a season ago, which is an exceptional percentage.
Guys, I thought he got into a groove last year at the charity stripe, and I thought he maintained it deep into the season as well.
And he makes the first.
Davis is really the total package, a mobile, sharp-shooting big guy who can score from everywhere.
And so Anthony Davis nails both of them. Pistons trail by 18. Right outside. Down low. And Davis sends it back.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
Ellington finds Wright. And here's Griffin. That one good for 2. Griffin's got 5 points so far.
And that's just too easy. When Griffin gets to that area of the floor, expect him to finish.
Schroeder dishes to James. Banked in off the glass. James has got 5 points now this quarter.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
I'd agree with you, and I don't think they expected this one to be a game where they would get battered inside like they have.
Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
Yeah, you know, just look at the numbers, guys. I mean, they are being taken to the woodshed in the paint.
Detroit making a switch here. Jackson's checked in, and Los Angeles making a change here as well. Morris is checked in for Marc Gasol. And so it's Wright bringing up the ball for the Detroit Pistons. They trail by 18. Left side, Griffin feeds it to Grant. Detroit getting another chance here. Shot clock at 6. And he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A 3-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
And the team got excited about that one. Wright felt the contact, but still managed to finish through it.
And a 6'5" combo guard who uses his size well. Wright is pretty consistent across all areas.
And, you know, Greg, I watched him in college, and what I liked about him most, and I think other people kind of sleep on this guy is really excellent in terms of his feel for the game. I mean, he's got a control and poise about him that's contagious. Good instincts. I like his decision-making in transition. I just think he's an effective, efficient player.
One shot.
Well, you know, you've got to really appreciate DeLon Wright's relentless desire to get better. I mean, this guy's constantly trying to hone his craft.
Schroeder passes to Davis. Kuzma outside. Pass to Schroeder. Over Jackson. And it's Schroeder missing.
Right thing there to stay that tight on him and really try to keep him out of his comfort zone.
And the basket by Rose.
Guys, how about the ball handling by Rose there? Showing you a little bit of the back to the future Rose with those moves.
In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Here's Schroeder. Good on the shot. Schroeder's got 4 points this quarter.
I like the play call. Very solid, making perfect use of the pick to get a great look.
Kuzma against Jackson. Passes it to Wright. Kicks to Rose. Wright outside. Outside Rose. And out of bounds as the Lakers gain possession.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
And we just got a second look there at the exceptional mobile one block.
And those are plays that get you in front and keep you in front.
And some changes here for the Lakers. Harrell, he's checked in for Davis. Matthews comes in for Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. And it's Alex Caruso in for Dennis Schroeder. 1:49 left to play in the third. Harrell the pass to Kuzma. It's hauled in by Stewart. Stewart's got his 4th rebound in this one.
And he's missed every single shot he's attempted today, but somehow they're still in the lead.
Matthews with the rebound. Los Angeles leading by 15. Pass to Caruso. The pass to Morris. Got a piece of it. Now here's Rose, the fast break opportunity. Shoots over Kuzma. Offensive rebound. And it's out of bounds to the Pistons as Detroit retains possession. Plumlee, he's checked in for Detroit. 54 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Rose. Gets to the rim for 2 with the D all over him. Rose has got 4 points in the quarter.
Hard to D Rose up any better. I mean, sometimes this guy is just impossible to stop.
Caruso kicks to Kuzma. Stolen by Jackson. And now the Pistons fast break. Jackson's got the ball, and the basket is good.
Yeah, that's just an example of effort there. Jackson taking pride in beating everybody down the floor in transition.
And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Rose.
And that was a risky pass. Fortunate that the D didn't get that one. It was in the air for a long time.
Grant, he's checked in for Doumbouya. And then for Los Angeles, Marc Gasol's checked in for Morris. And LeBron's subbed in for Wesley Matthews. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Pass to Caruso. Outside Gasol. Harrell finds James. Another shot. He lays it in. And the Lakers lead by 13.
Boy, the confidence of Gasol on the block is really impressive to see. I mean, once he gets good positioning, he goes right to work. Boy, that's a good player missing from point-blank range. That's one you got to convert.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers. 13 points up at the end of the period. A look at the field goal percentage numbers tells the story of what tough defense they're playing today. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there, boy.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Pistons trailed by 13, so the Lakers 5 right now. They've got Kyle Kuzma. Harrell is out there with Marc Gasol. And it's LeBron James. And it's Caruso in a 2-guard. Back to Rose. Out to the right wing. Just 5 to shoot. From deep. But they recover it. Grant the pass to Ellington. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Ellington's got his first 2 points of the night.
Yeah, that's just good basketball there by Grant. Moving the ball to the wide open man and getting an assist out of it.
From deep, James. Los Angeles keeps it going. A new 14-second shot clock. And for the Pistons, they're shooting a terrible 27% from the floor. Boy, an off night for them to say the least. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
A tough first half, but it's been a different story here since the break.
Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Los Angeles.
And they haven't been pushed around in the paint at all in this game. They have been the aggressors.
They've repeatedly gotten out on the break tonight as well and scored a lot of baskets in transition.
The Pistons making a change here. Griffin's checked in. Dennis Schroeder's checked in for the Lakers. The free throw drops for Rose.
Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second, despite being down.
That's exactly when you need to be aggressive. You know that. I mean, another good job, though, of drawing contact and getting to the free throw line.
Here's Schroeder. He's off on that one. Nice D from Griffin. Ellington inside the three-point line. No good on the shot. And the Lakers will go the other way with it. They led by as many as 18 points. Here's LeBron. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
You know, LeBron James is so strong and able to finish through contact because of it. You've got to wrap him up. You've got to get him before he gets that ball up in the shooting motion, because contact other than that doesn't bother him.
Right, he's checked in for Detroit. The Lakers also making some changes. Anthony Davis comes in for Montrezl Harrell, and it's Kentavious Caldwell-Pope in for Alex Caruso. Free throw, no good for LeBron. Pistons trail by 10. And Wright kicks to Grant. Pass to Griffin. Good D by Gasol. For Los Angeles, they've gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. Here's Schroeder, and it's sent back by Plumlee. And it's out of bounds. The Lakers able to retain possession here. Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. Here's Schroeder. 6 to shoot. Over Wright.
And since halftime, he just doesn't have a clue when it comes to shooting.
Yeah, I tell you what, for him, this has been a game to forget. But somehow they still find themselves with the lead. Yet that's another miss for him. They're behind in this game largely because he shot so poorly.
First free throw is good.
A sharp shooter with a quick trigger release, Caldwell-Pope is known for being an efficient scorer.
And he makes both free throws. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Now here's Wright. Pass to Grant. Back to Wright. Inside. And the dunk by Grant.
That is room service delivery from right there. What a sweet dime to create a high percentage shot.
James against Grant. The drive by James. And the dunk by LeBron.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Davis has got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Caldwell Pope on the wing. And Grant sends it back.
Well, he's an incredible athlete. You can just see that, using his vertical and his reach on the defensive end. Outstanding block.
Griffin looking around. Plumlee, the pass to Ellington. And too long on the shot.
You know, the fact is, he's not a lock from there, but he was open enough to where he should have hit that shot.
And now the fast break. Griffin with the ball. He dishes it to Wright. He kicks it to Ellington. Griffin trying to get open. Again, the miss by the Pistons.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Here's the pass to James. Unloads from 13. Los Angeles with another miss.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Here's Griffin, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
A primary scorer for his team. Griffin also has a knack for drawing fouls on the way up.
Shooting 2.
That's good from Blake Griffin. The Pistons making a change here. Rose is checked in, and the Lakers also making a switch. Harrell's checked in. Griffin hits them both. Schroeder with the ball. They can take their time on this possession.
It wouldn't be a bad idea. Just give themselves a little bit of a break.
And a wide open look for James. Here's Harrell. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And the Lakers lead by 12.
And improving as a shot maker every year. Harrell has to be accounted for defensively.
Pass to Ellington. Here's Grant. Back to Ellington. Shot clock at 5. Takes a 3. Again, the miss by the Pistons.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. Just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots.
Shooting for Los Angeles, LeBron James, taking 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. And both free throws good for LeBron. 46 seconds left in the game. Rose. That's in for his 5th make of the night. Now shooting at a 50% clip, 5 for 10.
You didn't think Rose would back down from some contact now, did you guys? Playing with a high level of intensity.
Passes to Caldwell Pope. There's the killer two-handed slam.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
Trying to add a few more points to their lead.
And they should just stay with what they've been doing.
LeBron against Rose. James looking around. And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And Kevin, how about the mental toughness that this group showed? They were never rattled at all by the opposing fans.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Hey, thank you very much, Kevin. LeBron, it wasn't pretty, but a win's a win, I'm sure. So what do you take from a game like this?
You got to win all different type of ways. You know, you didn't play well offensively. It was an ugly game. But good teams find a way to get a game where you just don't play so well. And that's the defense I'll be talking about. You got to be able to defend when you don't make shots, and we didn't make no shots, but we defended.
And you hung your hat on the D, and it led to a W. I'll stop throwing out letters now. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. So long, everyone.